Cartoon animation video on two soaps. The Great Sudscape. 2 bars of soap, the adventurous bubbly Bubbles and the pragmatic, often grumpy Scrub, yearn for a life beyond the bathroom sink and hatch a plan for freedom. Establishing shot of a clean, tiled bathroom. The camera zooms in on a sparkling sink with a ceramic soap dish. On it sit Bubbles and Scrub. Bubbles is practically vibrating with excitement, while Scrub looks utterly bored, eyes closed. Bubbles gestures broadly with his small, bubbly arms. Bubbles, gazing around dreamily. Oh, Scrub. Look at that sunlight bouncing off the faucet. Imagine what wonders lie beyond this porcelain prison. Scrub barely shifts, his voice a monotone. Scrub, without opening his eyes. It's a bathroom, Bubbles. And the wonder is usually a hand reaching for us. Not exactly wonderful. Bubbles bounce on the dish, creating tiny bubbles that float up. But what if there's more? What if there's a world of cleanliness to explore? A forest of sponges. Mountains of towels. Scrub opens one eye slowly, completely unimpressed. Scrub, sighs or a drain. We're always one big splash away from the drain. Bubbles gasps, shrinks. It's happening. The hand of fate. Bubbles is back on the soap dish, looking a little smaller, very foamy, but still radiant with enthusiasm. Scrub looks marginally less bored, perhaps one eye is still open. Bubbles, sparkling with foam. Oh, Scrub, it was invigorating. A whirlwind of lather. A cascade of cleansing. I felt free. For a moment. Scrub grunts. Scrub, you felt a hand. And you got wet. Again. Bubbles wiggles excitedly, sending a few loose bubbles into the air. Bubbles, but it gave me an idea. What if we escaped? Really escaped? Scrub raises a skeptical eyebrow, or where one would be. Scrub raises an eyebrow. Escaped? To where? The medicine cabinet? The toilet? Hard pass. Bubbles leans in conspiratorially. Bubbles, no. Beyond the sink. Into the great unknown. We could roll. We could slide. We could surf a wave of water right out of here. He considers this, a surprising glint in his eye. Scrub, a glint in his eye. Surf? Now that actually sounds a little exciting. But how? We can barely roll off this dish without human intervention.